We are live on Yonkers Voice, and we are covering a story that happened. ¿Fue ayer que pasó eso?
Sí, ayer de la noche, el sábado de la noche.
Madrugada de domingo.
This happened about 2 days ago. The video that we just published a few hours ago, showing a police officer pushing a Hispanic man. We are not accusing anyone of wrongdoing, but that video raises questions because we are always speaking about the escalation issues, and then we see a video that clearly shows a police officer pushing a man that is speaking with another police officer. It raises questions. So Pedro is the man that was speaking with the police officer. Pedro does not speak much English, so I'm going to ask him the question in Spanish, and then I will translate to English so you guys can understand. Pedro, ¿qué pasó ese día?
Ese día yo
queríamos tomar
Espera, deja que después.
Nosotros pagamos $100 en el ticket, entramos al baile, ahí estuvimos, no hicimos nada de problema, pero ya después cuando salimos en la salida, ahí mi papá, mi hermana querían tomar fotos con los grupos, los Bonnie de Guerrero, y ya de ahí ellos no quisieron nada, no dejaron nada.
So Pedro is saying that he was there for an event, for a party that was going on inside. The party ended and they came out. Once they were outside, they wanted to take some pictures with the band, and they did not allow them to go back in. Pero ¿qué pasó en ese momento? Tú estabas hablando con un policía.
Sí, yo estoy hablando con los policías porque llevaron mi papá y mi hermana. Yo estoy hablando.
¿Llevaron para dónde?
Lo llevaron en la cárcel y de ahí llegó una policía, es una mujer, llegó y me empujó.
Okay.
Ajá.
So you guys see Pedro speaking with the police officer. I asked him what was he talking to the officer about. He said that he was asking why they took his father, who is next to me, and the wife to jail.
Sí, es mi hermana.
The sister. Why they took the father and the sister to jail. As he's talking to the police officer, he sees a woman, a police officer, female police officer, coming running, and then got him and just pushed him. He was not even talking to her. He was engaged with that police officer. ¿Pero tú viste cuando la otra policía estaba llegando?
No, yo no vi porque yo estoy hablando con los policías porque se los llevaron mi hermana y mi papá, y nomás de repente llegó y me empujó así.
So
se siente muy mal ahora.
He's emphasizing that he was talking. All of a sudden, the police officer, the female police officer, just came and pushed him. Now, ¿te molestaste porque estoy mirando qué pasó?
Sí.
¿Caíste?
Sí, me caí en el suelo y por eso pegó aquí, y ya de ahí ya no dije nada también. Ya.
He said when he was pushed, he fell on the floor and he hit his mouth, and there is a little bruise in his mouth, and at that point he didn't say anything else. ¿Y te llevaron preso?
No me llevaron nada, más que me empujaron, me dejaron y llevaron a mi hermano.
I just asked him if he was arrested after he fell on the ground and he's bleeding a little bit, if they took him under arrest or custody. He says no, they just left me, but they took the father and the sister. So, ¿no te dijeron absolutamente nada?
No, ya no dijeron nada.
¿Pero qué hicieron? ¿Nada más se fueron?
Sí, nomás llegó yo aquí tengo el video. Mira, así me hicieron. Aquí va a pasar. Ahorita va a pasar. Es ella. Aquí va a pasar. Mira, aquí. Mira, yo me empujaron. Mira.
Sí. Yo vi eso, el video, ya lo tengo. So he's saying that what I just told you. that he was talking to the police officer, asking why they took his dad and his sister, why they were arrested. And as he's talking to the police officer, asking about the why, this female officer came and just pushed him. He fell, hit his mouth on a sidewalk or some piece of the ground, bleeding, and they let him there. I don't know, y no vino una ambulancia a mirar si estabas bien.
No llegó ninguno.
Solamente llegó la policía, nos llevamos a nosotros.
Pero no a él.
No, a mí no.
Porque él
Pero ustedes ya estaban dentro del carro de la
arrestado.
So the father and the sister were already under arrest inside the police cruiser. When he was pushed, he was on the ground, but no medical help, not looking to see if he needed any assistance whatsoever. ¿Y los policías te dijeron algo? ¿Te preguntaron si estás bien?
No dijeron nada, nomás me empujaron y me levanté yo solo nomás. Y ya de ahí ya se lastimó aquí mi boca y me duele todo aquí en mi espalda, todavía no ha ido a trabajar.
No puede trabajar ahora.
So he's saying that he felt very hard, cut a little bit, hit the back very hard on the ground. He's in pain since then, because this happened about 2 days ago. He's been in pain since then, not able to work. That's what he's saying. Again, let me make it clear, guys, that I'm not taking any sides. If the police wants to contact us to give a day side of the story, more than welcome. You can contact us at yv.support@yonkersvoice.com. We will give this is not the Yonkers Police Department, this is the NYPD. So the NYPD can contact us and give a day's version of the story. Remember, this is part of the problem. Police officers that are trained to de-escalate situation, very often they are the ones escalating situation. The public, like him, the father, the sister, they don't have any training. They don't have any training to de-escalate situation. Police officers are the ones that are trained to de-escalate. They are the ones that the city or municipalities where they are spend thousands of dollars training them how to engage with the community and disengage or de-escalate situation before they become a major problem. But very often, they are the ones escalating. Let me emphasize that most police officers are good. I know most police officers in Yonkers, and I can say that most of them are good. I am sure that most police officers in New York City are good, but sometimes it takes one action of one police officer to put a stain on the entire police department. We saw the police officer pushing him, we saw her walking away, but we saw no action. No one going to that police officer and said, come over here, we need your statement, you need to tell us, even though there was no need to tell what happened because we all saw her approaching and pushing the person. So you heard one side of the coin, Pedro. Now if the New York Police Department wants to give their side of the story, you can contact us at yv.support@yonkersvoice.com. You can send us a press release, or you can tell us who to contact to get the other side of the story, because very often there is two versions or sometimes three versions. We are giving you one version, and we gave you the video. So now you make up your mind based on what you saw, based on his testimony, and based on what you think happened. Facts matter. We saw the officer approaching, pushing, not even engaging, not even asking, while he was already talking to an officer asking why they took the father and the sister. Thank you for watching. Yonkers Voice reporting for you to let you know what's going on in the city, in our city Yonkers, and surrounding municipalities, surrounding cities. A la gente que habla español, antes de ayer hubo un problema a donde un policía de Nueva York empurró al señor Pedro. Lo cortó la boca, tiene la espalda toda dolorida que no ha podido trabajar. En español, Pedro, para nuestra gente latina, explícalo en español qué pasó del principio al fin.
No, del principio Yo llegué ahí con mi papá, ellos dijeron que van a tomar fotos con los grupos y ellos fueron a decir con ellos, pero los policías llegaron y no quisieron tomar fotos con ellos. Ya de ahí lo agarraron mi papá, mi hermana y lo subieron al carro. Y ya de ahí yo llegué. ¿Por qué lleva mi papá? ¿Qué es lo que hicieron? Yo le estoy diciendo a un policía que está parado ahí. Yo estoy platicando con él y que llega una mujer que me...
¿Policía?
Un policía.
Pero ella no te dijo nada.
No dijo nada, nomás llegó y
te empujó.
Me empujó así. No me dijo nada. Y ya me caí ahí, me lastimé aquí y ya nadie, ningún policía no fue a levantarme.
¿Has ido al hospital?
No.
Para que te chequeen, a ver si partiste
No,
algo.
mañana, porque está
Ya mañana.
Bueno, si es una emergencia, tienes que ir a la emergencia.
Sí, voy a ir porque me duele todo aquí, mi espalda, todo, la parte de aquí me duele también.
Well, guys, you heard it from Pedro, who was the person involved in that altercation with NYPD 2 or 3 days ago. You heard this version. Now, hopefully, NYPD will reach out to us and give us their version of the story. I'm sure that there is the incident report. I'm sure that the police officer that pushed him had to write the report. I'm sure that the police officers around that altercation saw it and they wrote the report. So, what does the report say? Thank you for watching, guys. Yonkers Voice always reporting this news as it is. We are not saying that this is what actually happened. We are giving him an opportunity to give us his side of the story based on what he thinks happened. This is his version. We are not saying one way or the other. We're just giving him the platform to voice his opinion. NYPD can contact us and give us their side of the story and show us the report, if they choose to, of the incident involving 3 or 4 police officers, but especially one, the female officer that pushed this gentleman, to the ground. Thank you, and until next time.